Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Ramone, joined today by Violet Hausthor and Mark Sherry. And this is a special show where we're featuring some songs that just went into the Essential Western New England Songbook from the class of 2023. And you just heard James Taylor with Stretch of Highway. Before that, Arlo Guthrie with Massachusetts. And we started off with Naomi Sommers, Come Home.
And the first Thursday of each month, by the way, is a great opportunity to catch some excellent original local music at Holyoke Media's brand new state-of-the-art listening room in Holyoke, Massachusetts. The New Music Alliance and Holyoke Media are presenting the Open Stage Showcase, a curated event with singer-songwriters, duos, and trios performing their own music. So join us March 7th for a free event that includes 7 outstanding Western New England performers, including our featured performers, Soup Eater, featuring Peter Lendorf, and Dylan Patrick Ward, both of whom will treat us to lots of humor-filled, catchy tunes that'll leave you smiling. And that's March 7th, 7 p.m. at Holyoke Media, One Chord Plaza in Holyoke, Mass. And by the way, and every musician who does perform in our showcases will receive a professional multi-camera video of their performance. So if you're interested in performing, send a link to one or more of your original songs to newmusicalliance@gmail.com and check our Facebook page for more information. Let's talk about the song that we just played by the unknown James Taylor, Stretch of the Highway.
Incredible. I love the groove on that. And obviously, James Taylor, 6-time Grammy Award winner, Rock of Roll Hall of Fame, like inductee, one of the best-selling music artists of all time. You know, this little unknown artist. I just didn't know he had that local connection. Really cool.
A lot of people don't know that since 2002, he moved to Lenox, Mass, out in the Berkshires. And this album that this song comes from is actually the only original album that he's published since that time. In 2015 is when this tune, Stretch of the Highway, comes from. And this is a classic James Taylor tune. Just a fantastic tune.
He just has a knack for putting out songs that make you instantly feel good. It's a great tune, cool backup vocals, got that full band sound, and thoughtful lyrics. He's just a master at this.
Oh, yeah, it's just so smooth.
Yeah, it just makes you feel warm all over when you listen to his music. It just really does. Yeah, it just makes you feel good. So yeah, and James, we're happy to welcome you into the Essential Western New England Songbook. Certainly one of the best songs ever written by artists from the Western New England area.
He's touring overseas right now, but he'll be back this summer if you want to catch him.
Ooh.
So before that, we had another classic musician who actually has already been inducted into the songbook, Arlo Guthrie. And this time we inducted his song, Massachusetts. Before that, his iconic Alice's Restaurant. Arlo is actually, by the way, from the Berkshires as well, from Washington, Mass, and certainly made Stockbridge, Mass, really famous through Alice's Restaurant. And this tune is just like, it might as well be, you know, the state anthem for Massachusetts.
It was actually adopted by the legislature in 1981 as the official folk song of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Oh, really?
As it should be. It's an excellent track.
You know, it's got that Massachusetts hometown feel to it, and he obviously loves being in Massachusetts. That's for sure.
You would think that coming from, musical royalty that he might try to sound like his father, but I don't think he ever did. But he's carried on the tradition of telling stories as a troubadour, in a sense, sometimes through witty songs with a rebellious message, and sometimes in a beautiful song such as this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then, of course, before that, Naomi Sommers with Come Home. I just absolutely adored that song. There's just something really beautiful about it. The light harmonies, it's a good track.
You know, it's kind of an anti-war song about the war in Iraq. You get that feeling of, kind of helplessness that I'm sure everybody had in those days, when you didn't know what was happening. So yeah, this is a great tune by a really talented artist. She grew up right near New Haven in Guilford, Connecticut, and in a music family. Her dad has a studio and an independent record label there. She recorded a lot of stuff there. And now she's living out in Ithaca, New York. And this particular tune, I think this is one of her best.
It's the most beautiful song about missing a loved one who's serving overseas.
This was actually recorded out in Nashville with some heavyweights helping her out, and actually you can see Naomi sometimes. She performs with someone else who we've played on our radio show before, Lisa Bastoni, and they call their duo the Gray Sky Girls.
So, what do we have next?
Well, we've got songs coming up by Sarah Barrios and Erin McKeown. And we're going to start out with Erin doing Slung Low.